Hello, this is Dr. Yesheswini Kamaraju. Welcome to Reach Mental Health Awareness Series. Today I'm going to talk about one of the questions that I often encounter from working moms. Especially if you have a child with behavioral difficulties, one of the first questions that a mom thinks of is, do I need to quit my job? Am I a bad parent? Why am I not able to do this? Did I spoil my child? I often see this in working moms. So one of the first and the foremost suggestion that I would give to a working mom when they ask me if they need to quit their job to take care of the behaviors of the child is to think of certain questions in their own mind. One, do they like their job? Are they enjoying their job? Is their work energizing them or depleting them? If their work is depleting their energy, when they come home, they're unable to be themselves. So they're unable to play, let's say, with their 4-year-old who wants to play with them, or they're unable to give help to their 8-year-old who might want some homework help. If you're preoccupied, stressed and anxious and depleted in energy, you're not available to your children. So if you have a child who already has behavioral difficulties, and if you're burdened and anxious with your work and you come home, yes, there is a possibility of your parenting being a factor in your child's behavior. How about if you like your work and work is a part of your identity and your personality, and you're able to come home and able to manage your home chores and be available, that's a different scenario altogether. So if you're additionally burdened or becoming anxious after you come back from work, unable to juggle between work and home, it's very important for you to create a balance. And of course, everyone speaks about work-life balance, which isn't easy. In fact, it's quite tricky, and there's no ideal work-life balance either. So what do you do in these scenarios? You need to think of managing your own self. If you manage yourself as a parent, most often you see that you could manage your children fairly well. So how do you manage yourself? So what should working moms think about? One, don't criticize yourself. A lot of working moms, we often say that there's a working mom's guilt, right? I'm not available all the time. I can't do things like other moms do. It's absolutely fine. And you should also think about quality versus quantity. So be there when you're there. So it's like saying, work hard and play hard. So do not criticize. Two, let go of perfection. We often see this in women, right? I mean, they want to be the best homemaker, be there for children, for everything, be very good at work. It's very difficult to get A grades in all areas and in all dimensions of life. It's okay to let go of certain things and not be perfectionistic in everything that you do. Three, delegate chores. If you want to manage work and home, it's very important to acquire the skill of delegation. I say this because sometimes I often meet some super moms who are running from pillar to post, being best at work, trying to do best at home, trying to ferry their children to all activities. It gets very difficult and they're often stressed out for time. So delegation of tasks really helps. So seek help from family, friends, or even take help of for household chores through house help. It's very important to delegate tasks. For your time management, if you want to juggle between two things, I think you need to be master at your time management skills. And how do you manage your time? So managing time does not necessarily mean you have slots for everything and you do not have your me time. So managing your time includes putting your time, which is your me time, where you're not thinking about your children, not thinking about your work, not thinking about home, where you can spend time for yourself. It's extremely important to chalk out some time for yourself, to introspect yourself, to regain strength from within. So, and also to pursue your activities. So making sure that you're sleeping well, eating well, and physical activity. And often moms say that I don't have time to take care of myself. But understand, the more you take care of yourself, the better parent you could be, and your home environment could be a lot more peaceful. So make sure you take care of your physical exercise, your eating habits, sleeping habits, and also reflect on your own strengths and abilities. We often miss that. We often think about our limitations and do not contemplate on our strengths and abilities. So I would say, being a working mom, I think you need to be the best motivator to your own self before you can manage your work and home. And often we see that at times, because of the phase of life you're in, you may not be able to get the best of the both worlds. You may not be having the topmost job and having a lot more time at home. So if you're a working mom and would not want to let go of your identity for work, then I think it's important to compromise somewhere and be contented, but continue maintaining both the roles till you get to a phase in life where your children are in full-time school, where you could continue to cater to your ambitions. However, if your children have behavioral issues, yes, that's a lot of work. They need your time, they need your effort, and maybe your parenting skills also need to be tweaked here and there. So if you want to do that, first start with your own self. Look at how you're behaving at home. Think of how you are as a person. So what is your personality? Are you able to manage your anxiety? Are you able to take care of your own needs? If you're able to take care of your own needs, then you would easily be available to your children. And at times, yes, you need to connect with other moms to seek support. And a lot of times, you are in the same boat as many others. And some of these issues that you face on a day-to-day basis aren't unique. So it's very important to de-stress yourself, relax, have your own downtime, and also seek support as and when it's required. So if you want to manage your children, manage yourself first. So quitting your job may not answer all the questions. So it's very important for you to seek answers within and also develop skills to manage work and home. And there's no perfection, and neither there's a right answer. See what works for you, manage yourself before you manage your children. And take time to decide, as just quitting your job may not answer the behavioral problems, and the answer could be due to multiple things, and there could be multiple factors in managing behaviors of your children. Thank you.